Frances Power Cobbe. Philanthropist, journalist, feminist, and moralist Frances Power Cobbe founded the Victoria Street Society for the Protection of Animals from Vivisection, renamed in 1875 as the National Anti-Vivisection Society, and served as joint secretary until 1884, when she left to form the British Union for the Abolition of Vivisection, a group that sought to abolish vivisection through a single legislative act. The only daughter of a Dublin landowner, Cobbe was educated first at home and later in a school in Brighton. She remained at home until her father's death in 1857 freed her to pursue her own interests. Her first of numerous trips to Italy, 1857, provided her with experiences that she would later use as Italian correspondent for the Echo, 1868 to 1875. The following year began her association with Mary Carpenter on the Red Lodge Reformatory and Ragged Schools, and the beginnings of her public attention to feminist causes. During the 1860s and 1870s, she threw herself wholeheartedly into the feminist movement, writing and lobbying for women's university education, suffrage, and entry into the professions, and for married women's legal protection. Far from radical in her feminist views, she supported the popular Victorian ideal that women were naturally more moral than men, and argued that this greater morality was the primary reason they should be given a greater voice in public affairs. Her essays on women's causes appeared in many periodicals, and both her essays and lectures were later published in book form. Her investigation into physical abuse of wives influenced the 1978 Matrimonial Causes Act. Cobbe also wrote on religious issues, publishing Religious Duty in 1864 and editing the works of Theodore Parker, 1863 to 1871. Her autobiography, The Life of Frances Power Cobbe, 1894, details her progress from evangelical Christianity to agnosticism to theism. During the last 4 decades of her life, Cobbe was one of the leaders of the anti-vivisection movement. In addition to founding 2 of the movement's chief organizations, she edited The Zoophilist, lectured, and wrote numerous pamphlets and books on the subject. Interested in both moral and rational arguments against vivisection, she attempted to maintain a firm distance from the more emotional and hysterical members of the movement, though her distrust of science was certainly fueled by hostility to the medical profession.